Morning, Will. Hippy Trev here. So it's been a while since I've had a ride. I think the last time out was when I was over in Scaryborough to go and catch up with cute Jodies and pick up these saddlebags and whatever. And I haven't touched the bike since. It's also been raining nearly every day for the last week as well. So another beautiful day here today. Roll the intro.
Hi, Hippy Trev here, and welcome to my channel. Hope you get something out of it.
Right now, well, so yeah, it's been at least a week since I've been on the bike. We've had rain pretty much all week. And if you saw my video earlier about the pieces I got in the mail, Rock Fitter, thank you, mate. Your badge made it to my best. Yeah, I've been feeling a little bit off sorts, but I'm certainly ready for a ride now. Now, I've got 109 miles on the clock since the ride to Scaryborough and back the other day, and our round trip today is at least 60 miles, maybe a tad more. I know I get more than 60 miles to a tank. Let's go. But we'll pull into the local servo and fill up anyway. Oh God, I love being back out on the bike. I miss it. I've just been feeling tired all week. Very low in energy. Not sure what's going on there, but only a short ride today, Childers and back. Only about a 60-mile round trip, and I'm going to see if I can find a rear tyre. I'm looking to buy a Dunlop 402. The one on the back's done well over, glass all over here. What the fuck? Arseholes. Some pisshead walking home last night. Yeah, I'm buying a Dunlop 402. The last tire I put on before this one was a tyre that was a 404 or something, and it was nowhere near a long wearing. Now I put over 5,500, nearly 6,000 miles on the free tyre. Well, the front and the back. Front don't wear out as quick as the rear. So this tyre was put on when I was down in Victoria with Brother Pete's. It's done over 5,000 plus miles. It's probably still got close to 1,000 left on it. God, this hole at the front of this joint's big. Oh. But I'm going to start ordering another tyre anyway. Fuck off, guys. Because it could take a while to get one in, so I want one on hand as soon as possible. They're about a $300-400 tyre. So, anyway, let's get filled up and get on the road. On the clock and 13 litres, 13.24 litres. Right, okay. Woo, that feels good. Feels fucking good being back out again, I tell you. But it's only a short 60-mile run today from Childers and back. About 100 k's in the new money. Second run since I've done the oil change. Didn't use any oil over Scaryborough and back, so I shouldn't have. Couldn't use any oil on this run either. I need to get oil for the boat. Do an oil filter change on that sometime soon. rock fitter or rock rider? Mate, I've got your badge here on the leather vest. Not many badges made into this vest. And the other badge is for my dad, 45 years service in the CFA down in Victoria. And Kat, collecting things in the mail. Kat, if you're watching, keep an eye on your front doorstep tomorrow morning or thereafter. I've sent you up something express post. It should be there tomorrow. Maybe the day after the latest, but it won't be in the letterbox. It's too big for that. So, yes, I'm looking for a D402 rear tyre. I don't think I'll go for the white wall. I mean, I should get one just to match the front. Seeing the front tyre usually wear out two rear store fronts the average on a white tyre. I do reckon I've got about 1,000 miles left in the back tyre at the most, but I don't think I'll be doing too many long trips on it just in case I get halfway through somewhere and I'm out of tread. Yes, as I was saying, it was very hard to get this 402D tyre up here, a D402 tyre up here in Queensland. I've got one in Melbourne. I've already got one in Bendigo. But before that, I could not get a D402 up here in Queensland. Trying to get it on. about this bike as far as Harleys went. This was a very quiet bike. So maybe something happened on the way coming back from Mount Morgan. Well, that was the longest trip I've done for ages, 4 hours each way. And sitting on a solid 70 plus miles an hour for those 4 hours straight. Something just seems to have changed. So much louder than it used to be. Alright, we're out. Children's, and it's looking glorious. Everything's so green and plants are everywhere. This is a beautiful little town, it really is. Never gets old coming into Childers, ever. It never ever gets old, ever. Normally I'd shoot down that back street and head out to where we're going on the highway, but I'll take you down through the main street, what I call the manic main street. It takes like 10 minutes to even get into the main street some days. I also normally shoot down there, this road here on the right. That takes me into the back of town, and it comes down into the main where I get my subloads. But stinking McDonald's, that taste just smells horrible. What is this? Right into the main street. What I call the manic main street of Childers. It's big, deep B-doubles and road trains and everything passes through the main street. This place gets really, really manic. Seems very quiet today. Wonder if we'll get through this light on the green. Yep, made it. Only just. Copper in the main street, walking around. The tattoo is just up here on the left. There was a tattoo just up there on the left. They're closed. What the fuck? That tattoo shop's closed. There's not even a sign there anymore. Truck of Rio, someone's doing some concreting. Oh, I can smell his clutch. That's either his clutch or his brakes I'm smelling. Won't be taking you in filming. I'm not sure how they feel about any of that, so I'm only just going in to see if I can order a bike tyre off them and get things happening. So I'd rather do business with the smaller companies than the bloody big shitty ass Harley dealerships. As Dex found out, you go to a Harley joint, them bastards will fucking rip you off. It's not like in the States. Harley joints here are a real fucking rip off. Dex found out he went to a bike shop out at, I think he said Dubbo or somewhere out in the middle of nowhere, and what was it, Harley in Geelong, the one where $1 Million Dickhead goes. They quoted him $600 odd for a rear tyre. He went to somewhere out Dubbo or Tamworth way and they quoted him 300 and something. So yeah, why go to a fucking Harley joint when a small time dealers like this look after you a hell of a lot better. So we're at the ISIS bike shop here in Childers, and I tend to give them a lot of my business as much as I can. So right, our worlds, I'll catch you on the way out. Later. Right, our world, so it's on order. They reckon 3 to 4 weeks to get it in. They've got a couple of Michelins in there, a 120, a 130 and a 140. I'm not even sure I'd get a 140 in this bike. Be awful close to me, that would be awful close to my belt. So anyway, yes, hang on, we'll start up. Yeah, so the Dunlop 130 90 by 16, about 330 bucks, 340 bucks plus fitting. Nothing's fitted for free. What I normally do is I pull my own wheel off, bring it into them, they fit it. Charge me $35 to fit a tyre to the rim that you bought off them. Don't know what it is with Queensland, they don't do it in Victoria. And I think Dex said the same down in New South Wales. They didn't charge him for fitting his tyre he bought off him, but down in Victoria, if you buy a bike tyre off a bike shop in Victoria, oh, this sticky little thing. They don't charge you for fitting. We're here in Queensland. The fucking Harley shop up in Toowoomba ripped me $115 fucking dollars to fit a tyre to my bike. They quoted me $250 for a tyre, and I got in there handing them the bike. They fitted the tyre. This is Toowoomba fucking Harley, Rogan fucking bastards. Let's see if I can get through the screen light here. Yep, I'm through. So Toowoomba fucking Harley, the Rogan comes. So I was on the road and had a bit of a tyre, like shit. So we rang him up from Yarraman. Oh, what is this clown doing? And they quoted me 240 or 250 bucks for the back tyre. I know what he's doing, looking for the mechanics. So I get the bike there, hand them the bike. I unload all my gear. I was travelling, hand them the bike. They go and fit the tyre. When they brought the bike out, they wheeled it straight past me. Right, they didn't park it out in front of the shop and then you go in and pay for it. They wheeled my bike past me, took it into the back of the shop, locked it up, pulled down the roller doors, locked the bike up. I went to the counter like, what the fuck, you know, like, what'd you do that for? And they said, $380. I mean, what the fuck, you quoted me $260 and they charged me $380. $100 plus was for fitting the tyre. Like, what the fuck, $100 to fit a tyre? I've just paid $260 off you wankers for. And then it was another $10 or $15 to dispose of the tyre. Harley Toowoomba, you're a fucking rip-off, I guarantee you. And even Dex said the same thing. He rang up Geelong Harley, where $1 Million Dickhead goes, and they quoted him $600 for a back tyre. Yet he rang up a small place in New South Wales. I can't remember if it was Tamworth or Dubbo or somewhere out there where he went. $300 and something dollars. Totally fucking different. So the Harley joints here in Australia, I don't know about you guys in the States, like, you know, I know Shade Tree Surgeon has his Birch Barracuda and that they go to all the time. But here in Australia, the Harley shops here in Australia are a complete another fucking rip-off, and you wouldn't go to them. You just, I do buy things like oil filters off them. Not much else. I haven't had to buy much else off them. Nothing else really broken. If I need any parts, I go to Darren Cross down in Hippy. He wrecks my model bikes, so, you know, and Darren's always looked after me. Even when he sold me those shockers that were a bit bugger, the first thing he said was, mate, bring it back. No problem, mate, just bring it back, man, which I did. Swap some other parts. So Darren's always looked after me. He's been great like that. Got the Harley shop, and the Harley shop even in fucking Bundy. I bought a brand new battery off them. Yeah, I love the boys. battery off them and a helmet, and my battery was fucked. So I said, oh, you know, how much of a battery? So I bought the battery off them, brand new helmet. I said, oh mate, can you just chuck the battery in the bike for me? And they're going to charge me, like I just spent $300 in their shop. They were going to charge me an extra $50, $60 to put the battery in my bike. I said, mate, what the fuck? I've just spent $300 in the shop. The bike's parked out the front, I can't start it, I've got no tools on board. What, you just can't put a fucking battery in the bike for me? So anyway, reluctantly, they wheeled the bike up into the shed out the back of the Bundy Harley shop up here, and they fitted my battery for nothing, as they fucking should have. But yeah, the Harley shops, they're a complete and utter fucking rip-off, and I wouldn't go to one to save my life unless I really fucking had to. So that's why I decided to buy the Tyre off the Childers bike shop. What's this clown doing? Because I certainly wouldn't have the Harley shop fit up the tyre. I just come in a one way, but I don't care because it's how I get a parking spot. It's always busy here. So yeah, fuck the Harley shops here in Australia. They're absolutely shit. I wouldn't go one if I fucking had to. Toowoomba Harley, you're a fucking rip-off, and I'll warn everyone about you. As Dick says, Geelong Harley, where the dickhead Bogan goes. Same thing, what a fucking rip-off. So anyway, Welds, we're here getting my naughty 6. I'll catch you on the way out. Alright, Welds. Alright, Welds, picked up my naughty 6. Time to head home. Seen fuckface mixed ute here. Yeah, so as I was saying, fuck the Harley shops over here in Australia. They're fucking roving bastards. Might be a bit different over in the States, but it's certainly not the way they operate here. $100 and something just to put a tyre on the back of your bike. Fuck you, Toowoomba Harley. Go fuck yourselves. So yeah, I just seen fuckface mixed bike here. Make sure I just seen fuckface mixed ute here. Looked like he was in having a spot of fucking tea. Dumb cunt. Beautiful day for a ride. Wasn't even thinking of getting on the bike today. And it wasn't until the prestige arrived in the mail. Don't you turn in front of me, and you. Well, yeah, look till those presents turned up in the mail. Look, fuck you, I'm getting on the bike. Yeah, those cops who went past the other way, they're the nasty fuckers. They're the highway boys. You're going to not want to be pulled up by them bastards. Mercy is not in their vocabulary at all, them fuckers. They nasty fucks. Man, beautiful Tyre Mountain in the background. I dubbed the Tyre Mountain. Look at this guy, get off the... Fuck, what are you fucking doing? Fuck, oh, that fucking better take me out, the dumb bitch. Just right at me. Fucking hell, I'm just about home, some dumb bitch in a four-wheel drive trying to take me out. Fucking hell. In your own town. Gotta be so fucking careful. Here I was talking about beautiful Tyre Mountain that I dubbed the, actually Mount Walsh. And that bitch in the four-wheel drive crossed onto my side of the fucking road. She was heading straight for me. Pretty much an uneventful run over. The only thing that I didn't like was seeing fuckface Mick shoot over there, but that wasn't a problem either. Didn't have to encounter him on the way home or anything. There's one person in this world that I could eliminate from the planet, that would be him, fuckface Mick. Nightly supplies. Rightio, let's go on. So I gave the gearbox an oil change. Well, sort of. Underneath the right side of the bike there's this fucking head thing, and I went to unscrew it and I just like, it was way too tight, so what I did, I got my little hand pump with straw on it, I put that in there and I pumped all the oil out. Just a bit under a litre of oil. I pumped all the oil out and just refilled it that way instead of pulling that test screw out. I just didn't want to end up stripping the casing or the screw. So it wasn't a complete oil change, but I got enough out and enough new stuff in there that should see the gearbox right for quite a while. So I have officially done a gearbox oil change. Safely back in the driveway. Woohoo! My little silky chook, nutty as a fruitcake. Alright, let's get in the shade. Rightio, well, job done. So bike tyres on order. I'm going to have a good look at this back tyre. I don't think I'll be doing any long trips for a while until I get the new tyre fitted up, and if it's starting to get really thin I'll just have to buy one of them Michelins until I get my D402 in Whitewall. Yes, Peter, my Poofter Whitewall tyre is coming. So yeah, I'm just waiting on that. Kat, if you're still watching, keep a check on your front step or your mailbox on the ground. There is an item coming up for you. that doesn't quite fit in the mailbox, but hopefully that'll be there probably tomorrow or the next day at the latest. So other than that, yeah, got me naughty sticks, past that nasty highway copper, no big deal. He didn't come around looking for me, which was good. I was sitting on about 70 mile an hour, which seems to be within their reasonable acceptance of speed travelled. And of course the beautiful Kyla Mountain as we come into home, it just never gets old. I don't care what anyone thinks, that just never gets old to me. And it always makes me feel good knowing that a home's just down the road where that little white Tyre pokes up. So, excuse my speech there. So, anyway, well, thanks for my presents in the mail, and stay safe, keep your knees in the breeze, and I will catch you later. Bye.